Awakening might feel sometimes a little bit um, exhausting because you are challenging your ego. There's a sense of internal, like a renovation is going on, like your inner structure is being rewired. You could feel like I'm in the middle of something that's dissolving or deepening, but you won't feel as though you're losing anything. You'll feel like you're gaining something, but that you had to shed some old identity maybe to get there. You're shedding what's not real. Am I experiencing spiritual malaise, or is this part of a deeper awakening? Sometimes you hit a place where you get a bit of a reprieve. If you just went through some hard things and challenging times, sometimes you are able to get a little bit of a break. Again, the divine's never going to give you more than you can handle. And so what this looks like is that there's kind of a pause, and what's happening is that the divine's letting you regroup. If you're really being on a true spiritual path, it means it's going to cause you to have to forgive things that you feel are unforgivable, to walk into challenges that you feel you're not up to, that are too formidable or too challenging. And then when you do it willingly, tell me where to go, tell me what to do, tell me what to say and to whom, and I will to do it and nothing more. When you do that willingly and you're listening to the divine and you're in true alignment with the divine, sometimes you're going to move mountains. And the divine doesn't mean this is going to be you're on a treadmill, kind of like trying to save the whole world and do everything at once. Every so often, it's like yoga poses where you do one stretch in one direction and then you stretch in the other direction. Every so often, you're going to get a break and you're going to be able to just relax. And it's interesting in A Course in Miracles, it describes this as not the end of the journey. You go on, but you go on with mighty companions in quotes, invisible companions. It's divine beings, it's the sentient ones, it's the angels, it's the saints, it's the beings that don't have physical bodies right now, but they're here supporting you always. So if you find that you're having a hard and challenging time, you can call on them. But what happens is once you prove to yourself who you truly are as a big, true, strong spirit, you get a little bit of an exhale sometimes. It's not a malaise. It doesn't feel numb and it doesn't feel as though it's disingenuine. It feels quiet but alive. You are tuned in. You're not in a place of flatness or disconnect. It doesn't feel like emotional static. It doesn't feel dull. It's a deeper awakening. It feels like you're being still because you're regrouping, but with mighty companions by your side. You can feel that there's an inner movement, like something unseen is ripening. And yet it hasn't ripened fully yet. So you're not going to be like pulling it off the trees. It's something that you're allowing yourself to awaken to, but it's not like you can force it or shove it. If you're in a place of malaise that is resisting your true self, you'll know it because it's not going to want you to be with your true self. It's not going to want you to do any inquiry or ask any deeper questions. Awakening welcomes your connection and asking the deeper questions. Malaise avoids that self inquiry. It's foggy and it's reluctant to look deeper and it doesn't want you to have clarity. Awakening might be uncomfortable, but it invites inner honesty and it has you do this inner dialogue with yourself where you're asking these deeper questions. If you ask within and feel avoidance, then you're most likely feeling malaise. If you ask questions within you and you feel like a soft curiosity, then you are awakening. Often that soft curiosity might bring like tears with it that are softening you. And that's really a beautiful state of being. Like I said, you continue to feel this connection so deeply that it's flowing through you. And sometimes the eyes as the mirror to the soul are going to bring you into a place where you're actually like overflowing into a space of connectivity. So know this, that malaise will drain you and awakening will like reorganize you and help you get to places that you hadn't gone to before because there's something new emerging. Although awakening might feel sometimes a little bit um, exhausting because you are challenging your ego. There's a sense of internal, like a renovation is going on, like your inner structure is being rewired. You could feel like I'm in the middle of something that's dissolving or deepening, but you won't feel as though you're losing anything. You'll feel like you're gaining something, but that you had to shed some old identity maybe to get there. You're shedding what's not real. And that can also be sometimes challenging to egos. Another way to identify malaise versus spiritual awakening is if you feel that you're on the edge of something that's new. Even if you don't have clarity, you have this sense of expectancy, like something is growing from this. It's like a sacred pause, not this deadness that you're feeling disillusioned or in great discomfort. Just know that if it's malaise, let yourself be still and listen inward. Get into nature, letting yourself do some things like hear beautiful music or just laugh or breathe. Let yourself have the joy come into your reality like it's a crack in the cement, and rest and see what needs to arrive, because these are states of grace in the making, and the more you allow yourself to be in these states of grace and in this evolutionary process kindly, and in a place where you can be contented with this work in process, I promise you you'll arrive home within yourself and be the light of this world that so many of us are waiting for.